Imagine if this was Indiana fans.
Nah.
She's trying to save the day.
Oh shit. Yo. Nah.
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see me. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Short Sport by K. David Jordan.
Thank you. Welcome to the King Joe Show. I am King Joe. So glad that you took time enough to join me today. If you don't mind, listen, we're on our way to 2,000. I want you to make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to hit 2,000 before the end of the month. So please hit that like and subscribe button if you don't feel remiss to do so. We thank you so much. Listen, man, there's a lot to talk about. So we're gonna get into it. Listen, today we have a hot button issue brewing in Indianapolis. At the last night's game, FIFA fans and Caitlin Clark, many are raising eyebrows and their voices. Another, if we don't understand, last weekend was big because they had another racism accusation in the stands, right? So the first game against the Sky, the game was electric. The WNBA spotlight was bright. The crowd was hype. We had Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. And it was uproarious how crazy it was. And there comes and there is a interesting, we call it interesting. There was a dynamic where Angel and Caitlin get into it and the crowd goes wild. Angel's going after Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? She acted like she wants to put a hand on Caitlin. And nobody jumped out the stands. I mean, she pretty rough. She was taking the shirt off like she was ready to get busy. And nobody came and jumped on her. But, hey, I regress. It's supposed to be, it wasn't safe for her. I was safe enough for her to feel like she could go and try to fight Caitlin, but, that's neither here. But all this goes down. After the game, we see the blowout of Indiana and Chicago Sky by 35. After the game, we started to get a Mick who talks hoops. Who I like Mick. Mick is dope. If you haven't, go add his page. No hatred over here. Mick Talk Hoop says, he comes back and he says, stop. He says, man, I'm hearing stories that there are racial allegations going on in the WNBA. And I'm sitting there like, wow, really? And he's like, he's really, flabbergasted because he was saying, I just don't want this. It was a great evening. Indiana tore their butt up, and watch, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. And sure enough, it becomes national news over the weekend. Now let's flash forward to last night. You have the Indiana Fever facing the Atlanta Dream in Indiana at the beautiful Fieldhouse. And for some reason, it was a little subdued. Enough that even the reporters, it was a little quiet. After a long weekend, it felt very quiet in the stadium. That's normally rocking. That's normally bustling. I don't get twisted. Indiana was struggling. But even in the first half, when Indiana went on the run and cut the lead down to 2, it was okay. Even so much that the media asked Caitlin about it after the game. And this is what Caitlin had to say after the game about the crowd being kind of subdued. I love Caitlin Clark, man. Caitlin Clark is like, she's legitimately class personified. Legitimate. This is what Caitlin had to say to the media after the game. Run it.
Another shot at him at Thursday.
Hit those 2 threes to make it a 4-point game and tried to get the crowd in it.
Yeah.
What did that energy mean to you guys, and why do you feel like it wasn't there in the first maybe half or first 3 quarters of this game?
Yeah, it felt like the crowd was kind of just waiting for a moment to cheer and kind of go crazy. So I appreciate them. They really helped us there, especially in the fourth quarter, and helped us really get the lead there with a few seconds to go. So the crowd was incredible. But like I said, like, it was just flat. We missed free throws. We missed layups. We didn't really execute. They were physical. And I think that was kind of why it didn't feel as smooth as we would have liked there.
Kelsey just said that she thought kind of sustaining the run.
Did you hear that? The crowd was not where they're normal jolly and as expressive selves that they normally have. And I was thinking about it. And when I saw that interview last night, this is at the Atlanta game, she said it wasn't until the fourth quarter that they kind of got up and got back into their rowdy selves. Even the media noticed that the crowd was like, they wasn't their normal selves. I think the Indiana Fever, the team who feeds off of Caitlin in the crowd, kind of struggled a little bit because they wasn't even used to that. And I started wondering, I said, wow, why is the crowd less enthusiastic? Why is the crowd less hype? What is really going on? And then I thought about it, I said, it's fatigue. I went and looked online, and I started looking on X, and I started looking on Twitter, and I legitimately started scrolling down and looking at the Fever's fan pages. I'm a part of a few of the fan pages. Y'all know I'm a favorite fan. And I was scrolling down, and I was seeing how the large majority was like, yo, why do y'all keep saying that we're racist? Why do y'all keep calling us racist? I mean, we're coming in, we're playing our money. We're coming in, we're supporting this league like it's never been supported before. And the way that you guys are portraying us as people, good people, great people, you're portraying the entire fan base as racist. Now, I was like, interesting. And it's crazy that at VBS, I gotta make you I'm gonna make you a moderator, bro. Just hang on, I got you. But when you see what's been said about the fan base. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how the league has portrayed the fan base. You will see now everyone is starting to feel. I want to show you guys because I'm hurt because I see a lot of great people that have reached out to me. And y'all see I'm not making a lot of jokes. I got some coming, but I'm not making a lot of jokes. I'm really serious right now. And I want y'all to feel my heart on this. Great people who are spending their money, spending their time, that are great Caitlin Clark fans, are being pushed around in a narrative that they're racist. Caitlin Clark fans, Indiana Fever fans are racist. We hate black people. They hate Angel Reese because she's black. Right? They hate different players because they're black. And that narrative, just go online, do a search of Indiana Fever fans. Go on X and do a search. Just search it and see what's the first thing that you see. Indiana Fever fans are some of the worst fans in the world. The absolute bullying, the absolute hatred for a fan base, I haven't seen this in a long time. The WNBA, and I keep telling y'all that the WNBA is trash. I keep letting you guys know that the WNBA is inept. And even if there was a situation of racism and bigotry towards Angel Reese, the WNBA has handled this terribly and now have allowed an entire fan base to be branded and stereotyped as racist. They've allowed an entire group of people that have paid their money, that have given their time, their effort, their eyeballs to help grow the league, and you've pegged them as racist. How do we understand? Why do you say that, King? Why are you saying that the WNBA is inept? Because when you look at the videos, and it has been was it Sunday they played? Saturday, Sunday, was it Saturday? Sunday they played, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. All right? It's Wednesday they play. And we've yet gotten any news or words or any type of closure in an investigation. See, I'm not the little girl that's on Twitter talking about, Angel Reese is in danger for her life. Y'all knew this. I'm not that. Y'all see that look great? It look good on me though, right? You know what I'm saying? King, they call me King. I'm old enough and I am a sports fan enough that I've seen racism dealt with in every league. I've seen fans dealt with in every league. And this has to be one of the poorest, the bottom level of poor interaction, poor what's the word I'm looking for? Media coverage. This has been poor because now what you've done is you've come out here and you stereotyped a complete fan base as being racist. Now, I've seen when Russell Westbrook was called racist in the NBA that they stopped the game, went and found the fan, and got the fan up out of there. I have seen when LeBron James had an issue with the fan saying something out of pocket, that they stop the game and get to that one fan and they kick that fan out the game. We saw last year when Caitlyn was heckled by one fan that they got to that one fan that was saying inappropriate things and they kicked the fan out of the game. Not one time did the entire Connecticut Sun fan base, not once were they called racist. Look it up. I remember it. And I was waiting for, hey man, they ain't racist. Because we remember when Alyssa Thomas got on national television and y'all read it all week, talk about Indiana Fever fans were racist. Instead of there being, hey, there was a racist fan that was there. All this is happening. You got the head coach of the Indiana Fever. They questioned the Indiana players on yesterday, Monday, Tuesday. They were questioning them, and the conversation was no space for hate. My nigga got a bug for me. What? In the studio got a lot of buzzing. No space for hate. I don't care if you like the show, if you dislike the show, you can throw it. I don't care, man. It is what it is. We just gonna have this conversation. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it funky. There was no space for hate all week, to the point where I think Stephanie White was on focus last night and pulled a Christy size. Y'all know the Christian size where you have Caitlin Clark inbounding the ball and you try to throw the ball down low to Aaliyah Boston for the game-winning shot, and you're like, yo, man, I understand Aaliyah's having a great game, but you might want to have Caitlin Clark either initiate the offense or be the person to get the offense up. Yeah, Stephanie White got it, and she gave that big old speech on how you supposed to act as a fan and fan etiquette. Girl, you forgot how to coach for 30 seconds. Or most of the game yesterday. We thought we was looking at Christy size. I just think we have to start having real conversations. Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark fans are racist. Word. That's what y'all think? Really? Huh. Interesting. You know, and are there probably some bad apples? Yeah, they are. Are there probably some people that's using it to meet their political agenda? Pretty sure. But this is ridiculous. And I'm looking at my Indiana Fever fans and my Caitlin Clark fans, and I'm telling y'all, stay strong. Man, listen, I know, just off this show, I've met so many great people of different races and ethnicities that has shown me nothing but love and support, and largely because of my Caitlin Clark in Indiana takes and shows. And I appreciate you. And I'm glad that Caitlin last night was like, yo, I appreciate these guys. I think she understands. She understands they are going through a lot. Everybody's worried about Angel. Nobody's worried about the Indiana Fever fans. I am. I'm here for you. Okay. They want to put the narrative that we are the most racist fan base in sports because we are loud and passionate about the superstar that's on our team named Caitlin Clark. I want to show you something. This is the video. Look, we got it. Let's pull the video. Here's the video that we have. I want to show you. Does this look like this is definitely a racist fan base. Check this racist fan base out. Just show this video.
Is that your good luck jacket? Like, look at that jacket. Yeah. Oh, you gotta get CC sick. Yeah. Thank you so much. Definitely.
Today we're at the Chicken Salad Chicken Avon with Dewana Bonner and Natasha Howard. They're here signing autographs, taking pictures with Fever fans.
Is that your good luck jacket? Like, look at that jacket. Yeah. Oh, you gotta get CC sick. Yeah. Thank you so much. Definitely.
Today we're at the Chicken Salad Chicken Avon with Dewana Bonner and Natasha Howard. They're here signing autographs, taking pictures with Fever fans.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like your necklace. Right now. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
They're excited to meet the players, and even the players were complimenting how supportive the Fever fans are. They brought trading cards, basketballs. It was overall a good time for both the players and fans.
Go Fever!
Salad Chick for putting that in the Fever, Indiana Fever website for putting that up. Thank you guys. And Chicken Salad Chick, I love chicken salad. So if you need you want to sponsor the show, Big Joe loves some chicken salad. You know what I'm saying? I love some chicken salad. You know what I'm saying? We can work something out here. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows the heart of the fan base that's excited about. I saw more white people than I saw black people. We gotta stop, y'all. We gotta keep it. We gotta stop this from continuing on this narrative. If you have an investigation, it can't be this vague.
Obviously, there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but my support system is great. God has protected me in so many different ways. I've gone through so many different things in the past couple of years of my life, but I think just having this support and this love and being a part of an organization that really supports me and loves me is something that I couldn't imagine not being a part of.
What do you think the league's response, just coming out right away and getting that investigation going?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that, and know there's no space for that. And I believe that every player in this league deserves to be treated with respect and want to come to work and just have fun and have a great environment to work at. So I think they've done a great job putting that out, and we're obviously just going to respond as they need to.
Were you able? Those vague. Let's keep it a buck. That's one of the most vague interviews when it comes to someone that's involved in a situation that I've ever heard. They didn't ask her, Angel, what happened? Wouldn't that be the first question you ask? Did you get a glimpse of who it was? Did you hear what they said? What exactly did they say, Angel? This fly is, I know I'm attractive, so I'm a big guy too, so my blood sugar high, so that's hilarious. But they didn't ask an Angel. Did you see? Because guess what? If this happens in the NBA, we gonna have a whole. When that happened to LeBron, they asked LeBron, what happened? Man, listen, dude was saying something out of pocket. I'm glad the league stepped in and took care of it. They took care of that fan. What's the bro? Man, you can't be disrespectful, can't show up to the game and be disrespectful, talk about me and talk about my family, blah, 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 blah. This is what we've seen this happen before. And then once again, people want to be passive aggressive. Within a day or two, we already got that fan is never. Sometimes while the report is being made, they done made an arrest or they done kicked the fan out. That fan is not welcome back to whatever thing. It's done, but no. It's over with. But the WNBA is so inept and have let this thing linger that now we don't even know if the accusations are true. Last night on my show, if y'all didn't see my show last night, y'all gotta watch the show, the reaction show last night. Last night on my show, I spit it at the end. I should delete it. I shouldn't even say it. But I'm almost thinking like, man, maybe. Not that she didn't hear anything, or not that there wasn't no hate speech, or none of that. If she says it, I'm with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has no place. But this kind of feels like they're trying to push the narrative away that Angel Reese had a horrible game. They're trying to push the narrative that it was a 35-point blowout with Caitlin Clark having a triple-double, Aaliyah Boston having an amazing, I think she had a double, 19 and 11, something like that, a double-double, and they beat the Sky by 35 points, and you had Angel Reese looking like she did not even, she was at the Met Gala this summer. Shooting less than 35% as a power forward, and then having 5 turnovers in the new position as a point forward that she's supposed to have been running. The big thing, the big new move that Angel's supposed to have made this year was the fact that she was supposed to be a point forward. And I said, Adrian Ross said it too, right? Coach Adrian Ross, she said it too. Shout out to my girl. I said it. Adrian Ross said it. She said, hey. If I'm seeing Angel bringing up the ball, I'm pressing her like they press Kobe. We get to 90 feet because there's going to be some turnovers. And sure enough, soon as halfway through, Stephanie Wason said, oh, okay, hey, why don't y'all go press her? And guess what? She started turning over the ball. It feels like those narratives when we actually analyze the game, they don't want to talk about, but they want to bring up a narrative that we don't even know is true. You haven't brought closure. You've held this for 3 days. And I'm only wondering, I'm starting to ask the question. I'm just asking the question. The investigation should have been over by now. And I'm just asking the question. Are y'all trying to make this linger until she plays again tomorrow night? I'm just asking the question. Because the way the schedule is set up, Angel Reese isn't playing again until tomorrow. That's a long break. That's a long break to go 35%, 12 points, team lose by 35 with 5 turnovers. But you know what we can do? We'll sit here and demonize the Indiana Fever fan base. Thumbs up if you like it. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up. Let me get some likes. If you don't mind hitting the like button. Thank you guys for joining. We'll make this all about race because we know it being race is sexier than analyzing that Angel Reese had a horrible game and her team lost by 35 and Caitlin Clark looked all the better like Caitlin Clark and did a triple-double. Oh, Zane, we about to go there. Zane, we on it. Zane, you're reading my mind. Here's what the Chicago coach said last night. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are allowing the ineptness of the WNBA is making this look a whole lot worse than what it should. Now Nagumake is on her new podcast saying, well, we don't want it just to be these narratives. No, y'all ran this out for 4 days. This is what the coach said. Play the video. We ain't got no sound. I don't hear anything. Okay.
Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no room or space in our game for hate. So we're complying with everything that's been going on.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so. Again, we're just forthcoming with anything that the league is able to do investigation on.
And just a quick follow-up on it. Just because you coached in Indiana, did you ever have any issues with that while you were coaching there?
I think my focus was always on the team and on the Olympic organization and doing my job as best as I could. And so, that's kind of what it is.
Were you hearing this throughout the game or just at that moment?
Oh, I was concentrated on our team and what we were doing game plan-wise against Indiana. So.
Investigation with your team is
Man, what was that?
Yeah, I think we agree. I think we're in compliance with them, with the league, and obviously there's no room or space in our game for hate. So we're complying with everything that's been going on.
Coach, when did you become aware that there was hate speech that happened?
I think when everyone else did. I think that it's something that we heard about, and so.
Wait a minute, something you heard about? You heard about what everybody else did. You didn't hear about during the game? You didn't hear it yourself? Now, Marsh is an former Indiana assistant coach. I like Marsh. I like him.
Again, we're just forthcoming with anything.
Marsh need to understand, though. Marsh, listen, put the camera back on me. Put the camera back on me. Marsh, you got to understand this, though. Listen, Marsh. You have a Cardoso. Use a Cardoso. Now, we're gonna do a show about Cardoso, too, because I'm hearing some things from Chicago. So Chicago Sky fans reached out to me about that. You have a Cardoso terminology. But I've been hearing some things. We'll talk about what I heard from Chicago Sky fans. And listen, if you guys want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me to kingdavidjordan@gmail.com. That's kingdavidjordan@gmail.com. Or you can leave a message in the comment. I read all the messages. But here you had the Sky coach, former Indiana. They tried to get him to say, is Indiana racist? Have they been racist to you? And I love the answer he got. Like, man, I'm concentrating on the game and coaching. That stuff, it is what it is. Good no answer. I like that. That's a smart no answer. Why? And I understand why, and I'm going to tell you why it's a smart no answer. Because what he wasn't going to do, because he has relationships in Indiana, and relationships with people that he loved and cared for in Indiana. And even if he had experiences in those experiences that were negative, he still wasn't going to lump and stereotype all those great people and the relationships that he has in Indiana with those experiences. That was a great, great answer. Because they tried to pit him to say, yeah, man, I dealt with my number of racism in Indiana too. See, I worked in media for 20 years, so I understand what the follow-up was. And that's why I was interested that we didn't get any follow-ups to Angel Reese. Or not the right ones. So this once again shows you the ineptness of the WNBA, how trash they are. Because it's going on 4 days, and y'all haven't concluded your investigation. Y'all act like this is y'all worse than the case. We done had men break out. We done had jokers break out of jail, and they done call all of them before we could get a decision on the investigation in the WNBA. Disgrace. But what you're doing is you let it linger so the entire fan base, so the narrative can continue that Indiana Fever fans are racist. That Caitlin Clark fans are racist. All of them. It's wild. Is unbelievable. I want to talk. Let's. We'll come back. I will come back a little later. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go have dinner. And if you're up late for the late show, we'll come back with the late show. And I want to talk about the Ryan Clark and the RG3. We'll do that the late show tonight. We'll do that about 11-ish, 12-ish, okay? We'll come back. Listen, guys, I think each and every one of you guys, Indiana Fever fan, if you're an Indiana Fever fan, put a thumbs up, put a thumbs up, put a thumbs up, put a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're Indiana Fever fan, if you're a Caitlin Clark fan, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Put a thumbs up. And in the chat, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. Because the Indiana Fever fans aren't just in Indiana. I need to holler at some people. What's up, VVS? VVS, I got you, man. I'm gonna get you those Sarah. How you doing, Miss Sarah? The Baser. Hope I'm saying that right. The Baser. Daniel, what's going on? Kent, how you doing? Real money in the building. Let's go. Real money says she definitely pulled the Christian side. Thank you guys so much. Man, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. I will not allow people to stereotype you. Even if we had differences of opinion, that doesn't make me racist. Right? Even if somebody's proud of their heritage and their ethnicity. I'm proud of being a black man.
Me too.
Me too, John. Proud of being a black man, right? We're definitely proud of being a black man. You know what I'm saying? I expect you to be proud to be a white man. And I'm proud to be a Hispanic heritage. Proud to be of Asian descent. I want you to be proud of who you are and your people. The problem comes when we tear down other people because of the ethnicity. We have issues. I want you to be proud. I had one of my followers who was Caucasian. They said, "Man, listen, Kayla Clark is a bad white girl." I was like, "You right? I can't argue. She is." I was like, "You're definitely right." Skin color is not ethnicity. I know. I know. But if you're proud to be a Fever fan, man, let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. We're done. I like my fans are educated, so they be correcting me all the time. All the time. You know what I'm saying? When I'm wrong, they all there. I don't get it. I don't get offended. It's all good. I just appreciate your time. I appreciate it. And listen, tonight, we're going to come back tonight and talk about the Ryan Clark and the RG3, because a lot of people are asking me to speak on it, and some of us are everybody's Brian from like the Durham. A lot of people are asking me to speak on it, and we're definitely going to do that. Okay? We're going to talk about it and why it's kind of problematic. That's it. Zane, you're right. Zane said the old guard. Zane, you didn't even super chat that. I'm sharing that, and you didn't even super chat that. I gotta share that. Is that the old guard isn't going to run me off? That's exactly what they're definitely not. But what they can do, they can get this boycott though. We can boycott all the other games and say Caitlin, but I don't want to do that because there's so many great narratives and great teams that's playing right now. I'm interested to see what happens in Las Vegas. Backward, Paige Buckets had a heartbeat the other night. But it's interesting that dynamic between her and I'm having a huge brain freeze. That dynamic between her and oh my God, I can't believe I'm having a brain. It's an interesting dynamic that's going on. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see how this works. It's gonna be fun to see how this goes on. I need to eat something. I had eaten all day. I've been doing this fasting thing. So I've been fasting. So y'all trying to get a little weight on. Paige Becker's not actually playing now. He has 0 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Now Paige Becker has a lot to overcome. But when Alyssa Smith been up like that. Dog, Paige Becker's got Alyssa Smith and Dejanay. I did that all. Yeah, Dejanay. Dejanay is on there. All the couple is on the same team. Oh, they definitely said Paige Becker's up for failure. Thank you, Zane. Thank you for the super. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. We got a super chat. Hit that. Much love from me too, Zane. Thank you so much. That's big. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Listen, all super chats will be read on the show, and it helps the show to go on and continue. Make sure if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe. But wait, Zane. But you didn't tell me. I didn't see that. I've been out the loop. I didn't know. I didn't know that Paige had to deal with Melissa. Am I reading my screen right? And Dejanay on the same team. The couples on the same team. I thought we couldn't do that. I thought we couldn't fraternize. Oh my God. Is that really? Melissa Smith and Dejanay. And Enrique, now, that's what I think the issue is. Enrique feels like she's that woman, right? But Dallas is like, yo, we got Paige Buckets. Paige Buckets is that woman. That's an interesting dynamic. And it's going to be interesting because like they're 0-2 and there was some frustration. And a lot of the Dallas Wings fans were saying that Enrique was shooting too much. There's a lot of fans that said this. Enrique was ball hogging. We used to call that, as young people, y'all don't know what ball hogging is. That's what we call when you shoot all the shots and don't pass the ball and try to get everybody else the ball. They said Enrique was shooting them out the game. So that's going to be interesting dynamic for Paige Buckets. Woo! I didn't know that. That's a decent squad, though. You got Paige. They should be. Oh, man. You got Paige Buckets, Alyssa Smith, Maisha Hines Allen, Dejanay, and Enrique. That's an interesting one. But we see how that goes. And there's so many, like I was saying earlier, guys, there's so many narratives and great situations in the WNBA that we could cover, why would you just paint the Indiana Fever fans the number one fan base? That's going to, I listen, before Caitlin Clark, I wasn't a huge WNBA. It was a passing and watching the games and passing. I wasn't running home to go turn on my TV to see Indiana play Atlanta Dream. Last night, I literally ran home to get home on time, turn on my TV to go to see the Atlanta Dream so I can watch the game and watch Caitlin, who did not disappoint. 27, 11-5. She would have had a triple-double if her coach, Stephanie, wasn't acting like Christy. If Stephanie wasn't acting like Christy Sons, she might have had no trouble. No. Watch my video for last night if you understand. You understand. But Indiana fans, man, I love you guys. Listen, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button on here. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. We're on our way. We're trying to get to 2,000. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that Enrique, hush kid. I was gonna say, I caught that in mid sentence. I got that mid sentence done. I got that mid sentence, sir. All right, you had a good time, done? Hey, y'all had a good time. I hope y'all had a good time. Listen, go for your goals. Always go for your goals. We'll be back later tonight to talk about where the Ryan Clark and the RG3 situation, man, interesting, very interesting. We'll holler at y'all soon. Y'all be blessed. It's your boy King Joe. Thank you for watching the King Joe Show. Peace. Dejanay. Oh, the refs are horrible. Kaylee called out the refs too last night. Oh man. I don't know what YMCA they got them refs from. The refs was, I mean, come on. Wait, turn my camera back on. I gotta talk about that real quick about the refs. That's how trash. Oh, they said I gotta go. That's how trash the refs are in the WNBA. That's how trash they are. That they literally came out last night. Caitlin had to say something. They gonna fire Caitlin for that. But Caitlin had to be like, hey man, these boys, we had to use 3 challenges from 2 from the Fever, 1 for the Dream. And all of them were successful. And the crazy thing about it, it was taking them all day looking at the screen like, hold on, you gotta throw it. Y'all want to turn my camera back? Turn my camera back on. What's up? They was looking at the screen like, was like it was inside the box on that team. What are you doing? It was crazy. That was one of the worst officiated games I've seen in a long time. And a long time. That was now, you know, I don't know which is worse. Stephanie White's coaching or the officiating, but I'm gonna give it to the officiating this time. We're gonna get Stephanie. We're gonna give her a little pass because you know they had all the controversies going around the team, and she's a little bit, you know. But at the end of the day, I was just like, yo, we were sitting. Hey, Zane, we were sitting I was sitting at the TV screen looking at that. I was looking at them like they was looking at the TV screen. Like I was looking at the refs on my TV, like they was looking at the TV that was in the game. They was like. Hey, the ball headed ref look back at the other ref. He be like, I was like, make a decision. We see it. It's our own. Oh my God. I don't get it. They never call Atlanta's own foul unless it's against Kelsey. Oh man, please, man. It was so ridiculous. That was so ridiculous last night. That was one of the worst officiating games. That was so like, I was making jokes about that all night. I was like, what are they doing? They said he just got there from Foot Locker. Hey, David, that's how they look, bro. How you doing, Dave? That's how they look, man. That thing was hilarious to me, bro. That was hilarious. That joke was looking at the screen. He was taking the glass. Man, if you don't get some refs in the game, hey, that dude was talking about, hey, they should have replacements refs waiting to take the other refs out. Y'all be good, King Joe B.